تحبوه كمان.
Choreographer Paulette, we would like to welcome you on Ilaf's screen. And we would like to ask you about this project. What kind of dance movements are you administrating?
This time I'm doing more like street jazz. So because the video is based on more kind of Broadway musical, it's still the street element that I've been doing with Myriam from the beginning, but we've just added a touch of jazz as well. So we've got my style, Myriam's style, and jazz and street, which I think is a good combination because not that many people do it. Most people either do jazz or they do street. So we've kind of combined the two.
Working on a Gulf Arabic beat, is it difficult for you as a British choreographer?
No. If anything, it's more interesting. You know, it's completely different to what I do. So it means that I have to think about different ideas. And as I've said to the dancers, what I tend to do is I don't let the music dictate me. And I kind of do the complete opposite to most choreographers. They tend to go with the music, but I rebel and go the complete opposite to the music, which I think is interesting sometimes, right? So if there's a beat that's going on like this, I like to find another beat in there. And I suppose you either like it or you hate it. But it always makes it a lot more interesting if you can kind of go different to the beat. So I enjoy the beat, but I tend to find other beats in the song too.
Tell us about Myriam. How elastic is she?
Elastic. Well, I've worked with Myriam once before, and it's great. I mean, I've said this time and time again, and it's the truth. She is probably one of the best artists that I've ever worked with for many different reasons. I mean, she's very, very dedicated. She does whatever I tell her to do, but also she has her own mind. So if I tell Myriam to do something and, you know, she thinks it doesn't suit her, then we come to an arrangement. And I like my artists to be vocal. You know, it's not about me just telling them do this, do that. I like them to have an idea themselves. We've kind of, we understand each other. I understand Myriam's body. I'm very feminine in what I do, and I understand that I want her to look great. Every position I put her in is for her to look good. And I suppose we're in an advantage because she can dance as well, you know, which is great. I don't have to pull her and, you know, beat her and drag it out of her. She knows how to dance. And if she doesn't know how to do a step, she actually wants to learn to do the step, you know, which is great for me. So for me, it's kind of, having Myriam makes my job easier, to be honest.
How many dance scenes are there?
Two dance scenes. There's a really nice chair routine that we've done. It's kind of quite slick, sophisticated, but it's something different. So, I mean, people are going to be quite shocked because it's not your normal street, it's street jazz. So there's a touch of street and a touch of jazz, but it's completely different to what you would have seen before. And then we've got another routine on the stairs with dancers. So that's another feel as well. It's still street jazz, but with another feel.
Paulette, you've worked with Myriam on اللي بيحصل before. Tell me, what were the reactions towards that song?
Well, it was really good. I mean, I don't live here, and I went back home and I saw Facebook messages from people, you know, congratulating me, asking me about my dance style. So I did my job here, and then I went home. I heard it was a big success, but then I went out into a London club called Mavida, and it's one of the top famous clubs in London. And I heard this song, and I was dancing. I was thinking, I know this song, and it was Myriam's song playing in the club, you know. So for it to cross over the Atlantic and go to London, you know, that's a big achievement. You know, so I think it was a great success, not only here, but people in England as well heard the song, and some even saw the video as well. So yeah, it was really good.
So if she breaks the language barrier and sings in English, do you think she stands a chance in international fame?
Oh, that's a very hard question. I don't see why not. I mean, we embrace talented people. Everybody embraces talented people, and I don't see why not. You know, she's got a talent. She not only has got a talent, she looks great and dedicated to her art. You know, I can't see many people not embracing that. Can you?